Good morning, good morning. Sunday, May 4th. Sunday, May 4th, 8:34 in the morning. 8:34 in the morning, bro. It's like raining out here, bro. Or it just rained. It's not raining no more, right? But it just rained. It feels good. It feels good, nice and fresh. No workout today, Today, take the day off, right? Nothing crazy, let the body rest a little bit. But yeah, man, got the haircut, and then for me, it was feeling, bro. I had like this feeling like I need a change, right? I need a quick little change, right? And because like I said, bro, if you ask me, bro, I'm on I got just a whole different mindset right now. Super focused, on the things that I gotta do. Now, don't get me wrong, like I said, right? There's still trials and tribulations, bro, personal things that I'm going through. And not only necessarily that I'm going through, that I need to take care of, right? So, like I said, right, it's still like kind of in the air, It's still in the air, and just hopefully, things just go as favored to me, you know what I mean? Obviously, that's what I'm praying and hoping for, right? But anyways, right, bro, I just felt like I needed a change, right? A quick little change, right? So me, I'm always switching up, you know what I mean? Either I knock this off and then keep the thing. So I was like, man. And then everything, a lot of things that I do, bro, it's always very spontaneous, right? I just do it like, the day of, right? When I do these changes, right? When I do these things, right? It's the day of, bro. I'm not marinating on them. It's just if I wake up and it's like, all right, bro, And like I said, I'm feeling like I just needed something, right? I needed something, not even necessarily needing something. More like because I did like my little beard, right? Because I knocked the beard off, right? I did like the beard, right? But like I said, it was like either I knock off up here, switch it up here, keep the beard, or knock the beard off and just keep it like that up there, right? So that's what I decided to go with, right? I decided to go with knocking the beard off, you know what I mean? But it's cool though, it's cool. When I got home, my folks were like, what? Like, why you do that? Why you do that? You know what I mean? The only one that saw like at the time, at that moment, live in action was my son, right? Because we both went to go get the fro check, you know what I'm saying? Go get the haircut. And yeah, man, like I said, right? I'm definitely for sure in a way better space than I was, right? Because like I said, right, it got to a point where I felt like, well, it ain't that I felt like it was, bro. I was at odds, right? With just everybody, right? Not necessarily everybody, right? But how can I say it, right? Nah, not necessarily everybody, bro. Nah, that's what I'm saying, right? Everything starts with self, bro. Everything starts with when I wake up, bro. The person, bro, the man, bro, that's looking dead at me in the mirror, bro, which is myself, right? I was at odds with myself, right? Now, I'm not gonna lie, right? Bro, last year, and this is the thing about it, right? That joint tastes good, bro. Anyways, bro, this the thing about it, right? Bro, last year, I decided to reopen up some wounds, bro, that probably weren't healed from just the past, right? Just to see how it would go, right? Not necessarily to see how it would go. Nah, that's not even That's not even okay, right? I felt like I needed some closure, right? I felt like I needed some closure, right? And like I said, right, when you need closure in life, bro, you need to, I mean, you don't need to, right? I'm not telling anybody how to live their life, right? But when there's things, bro, that are just from the past, bro, that maybe aren't able, or you aren't able to move forward and hit that next level, you gotta, like I said, man, you gotta revisit, you gotta revisit the past, right? And you gotta revisit the past to get closure in order for you to continue. You know what I mean? Continue growing, continue on this path of just, and like I said, right, this continue growing and continue on this path of figuring out who I am, or figuring out who you are. I don't know, right? I'm just saying. And yeah, right? And like, don't get me wrong, right? Because it's always the pain. It's always the pain, that doubt. You know what I mean? Whether it's people, places, or things, right? Because everything, if you pay attention right, everything has like an emotional connection. You understand what I'm saying? In the sense of like, bro, you ever heard a song that you used to listen to back in the day, bro, and it brings that, like, how you say that word, that nostalgia, something like that, right? It's like, how is it? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Or like you listen to a song from back in the day, right? And like you went through so much that time, and it just brings you back to those memories, whether good or bad. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is, right? That's how it is when I go to certain areas, or when I'm around certain people, or when I'm doing certain things, right? And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to tell you straight up, right? The person that I used to be, although it's 100%, bro, not the same person that I am right here, right now, today, right? Because like I always say too, like, bro, you gotta live in the present, bro. You gotta be in the present, bro. You gotta be checked in, bro, into reality in the present, right? You know what I mean? And so yeah, I had to revisit that, right? Last year, and it's always like a double, right? It's always like a double, right? It wasn't a good year, but it wasn't a bad year. Due to the revisiting those emotions, revisiting those memories. And not only that, like getting that closure, right? So it was a big battle, bro. Last year was a big battle, bro. And see, this is the thing about it, right? Like, last year kind of folded into the beginning of this year, right? Because I just recently was able to accept that, or not necessarily accept, but more like close that chapter in my life. Close that chapter and be able to turn the page. Because like I said, right? This book, bruh, it's not necessarily a book, bruh. It's your life, right? It's your life, right? There's chapters, Just like in the year, bruh. It gets hot. It gets warm. It gets fresh. It gets cold. You know what I mean? It's a change, right? Every year, the seasons change, right? There's nothing wrong with change, right? There's nothing wrong with change. I used to think back in the day, just because I would hang around and then like not hang around, but then come back and come back to certain people, and then you know what I mean. Of course, there's a change. There is a change. I have changed. And see, this is the thing that I want to tell people, bro. There's nothing wrong with change, right? Because I get it, right? I'd have been around people that when I come around, they'd be like, oh, bro, you changed, bro. Oh, bro, you changed, bro. Like that, like in a. And then you'd be like, what, bro? Nah, bro, like. But they try to make it seem, bro, like you changed, right? Because you don't kick it no more. Because you don't do the same things that you used to do back in the day, bro. Because you gotta understand, bro, that in life, bro, we growing, bro. Life is about growth, man. Life is about growth, bro. We growing, bro. Of course I changed, bro. And I feel like that's a lot of, I mean, it's not for me. It's not for me to feel like this is, bro. I feel like that's a lot of people's problems, bro. People's problem that they don't change, right? Is that they don't change, right? There's only two. You could either change for the better or you could change for the worse. That's up to you, bro. That's up to you, bro. That got to do with your mind, your mindset, bro. Your actions, your decisions, right? Be accountable. And be in the present, bro. Bro, you don't want to change, right? So you stuck in your old ways, bro, like I said, right? I know people, bro. Bro, that are still doing the same thing, bro, that we was doing, bro, when we were kids, bro. So yeah, bro, there is like, it's a change, bro. You gotta change, right? Life requires change, right? Life requires elevating, bro. Cause me personally, bro. Now, don't get me wrong, right? It's kind of like a double two as well, right? Because the things that I've been through, bro, the things that I used to do, I don't want to say it's because how can I say it, right? Because I don't want to say I despise those things, and I don't want to say that. But, bro, I just don't want those things nowhere near me, bro. Nowhere near me, bro. Just as simple, bro, as, because, look, I'm going to tell you like this, right? I done met people, right? At work. Yeah, mostly at work, bro, because that's what just my life consists of nowadays, right? Work at home, right? And trust me, bro. Bro, my house, bro. My spot, bro. Bro, this is, how can I say it, right? Bro, I take this so personal, bro. I don't want, bro. If we ain't cool like that, bro, you ain't. Bro, first things first, bro. I'ma just, bro, bro, you can't even get my number, bro. Not even like that, right? Not even like that, bro. Because back in the day, bro, you know, you just want to be friendly, bro. Like, oh, come to the crib, bro. Nah, bro. But this is my peace. Bro, this is my peace, bro. I don't work so hard. For me, bro, as a man, bro, I don't feel like there's nothing more important, bro, just like having just a peace of mind, right? Peace of mind, bro. No problems, bro. No problem. And like I said, right, these problems, we tend to create them for ourselves, right? You know what I mean? But this is the thing about it too, right? Bro, when you got a lot of people around you, bro, because I've been there, right? I've been there. Bro, like inheriting other people's beef, bro. I remember back in the day, bro, we used to kick it deep, bro. I'm talking about deep, bro. Deep, bro. Bunch of us, right? We were young, right? And like I said, bro, I don't blame nobody, bro. We were young and I get it and I understand, right? But me personally, bro, you know what I mean? Because I was always out, bro. I was always out and about, right? bro, I would be out here, bro, beefing, bro. Problems, bro. Having problems, bro, with people I do not know, bro. People I do not know, bro, that ain't never did nothing to me. I ain't never did nothing to them. I didn't even know they existed. They probably didn't even know I existed, bro. But we beefing it, right? Because old boys, girl, want to give everybody the coochie, bro, type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you know that's your boy, bro. And then he over here, he heartbroke. You know what I'm saying? And or whatever, right? Not to, you know what I'm saying? I don't say it like that, right? I don't say it like that. Bro, a lot of beef, bro, that I had, or I didn't have it because of me, bro. I didn't even know, bro. Like I said, bro, I didn't even, bro, we beefing with people for about all the way across town, right? I ain't never knew them. I ain't never seen them. I don't even know who they are, bro. But my boy knew them because obviously his girl getting everybody to, you know what I'm saying, coochie on fire, bro. Getting, you know what I'm saying, bro? Dumb, bro. So that's all it is out here, bro. And then when you pay attention, when you start paying attention, right, bro, because, bro, at first, bro, obviously, right, we're young, bro. At first, it's just like, boop, 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 boop. But then things just start getting, like, just dumb, bro. Things start getting dumb, bro. People have lost their lives, right? I'm just saying worldwide, right? Over dumbness, bro. Over dumbness. You know what I'm saying? And when you're in that mindset, when you're in that, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then it gets to a point, bro, where you start realizing where it's like, bro, I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here, I don't want to say my life's in danger, right? But I'm saying, bro, things could happen, bro. Anything could happen, right? Like I said, bro, the proof is in the pudding, bro. The proof is here in the pudding, bro. Everybody knows somebody that over dumbness, right? Over nothing, bro. Bro, people don't lost their lives out here over nothing, right? And when you start thinking about that stuff, bro, and you start realizing, like, bro, she ain't getting me no coochie, bro. She ain't getting me no coochie, bro. But I'm out here, bro. Could catch a stray out here, bro. But she ain't getting me none, bro. Bro, you out here risking your life, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it, bro. Evaluate, bro, the people that... look. Evaluate yourself, bro. Like I said, it all starts with yourself, bro. If you want better, you want to do better things, bro. And then after you evaluate yourself, bro, you evaluate what you want out of life, what you want, bro. And I get it, bro. Some people... I get it, right? I get it, right? And see, now this is where the trick comes in, right? This is where it get good, right? Because I get it, right? You hanging around people that at that time, I don't know now, bro. I don't know now, bro, because I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? There's only like, I don't know, right? I don't know. But I'm saying then at that time, right, that, bro, they just didn't want nothing better for themselves, right? And trust me, bro, it's trial and error, bro. It's trial and error out here, bro. It's trial and error, right? Because, bro, it done took me years, bro. Decades, bro. Just to, like, bro, to figure myself out, to find myself, bro, to get to know me, bro, to get to know what is it that I want out of life. Do I want better? Obviously, I want better, bro. All praises to the Most High God, bro. Now the life that I live, bro, it's a whole totally way different other life, right? Now, don't get me wrong, right? Like I always say, bro, I'm not perfect, bro. I'm not perfect, right? I'm not perfect, bro. I make mistakes, bro. I'm not, bro. But I do know, bro, that I do want better, bro, for me, for my son, bro. Because now I got a son, right? Or now we're at the point, bro, where now we got family, bro. And it'll be selfish of me, I'm just keeping it on me. It'd be selfish of me, bro, to be stuck in my old ways, bro. You don't want to be stuck in your old ways, bro. Like, let me get back to what I was saying earlier, bro. Bro, bro, there's people, bro, that I used to hang out with, bro, back in middle school, you know, elementary, middle school, high, you know what I'm saying? Bro, that's still doing the same thing, bro. Didn't change, right? Only thing that changed, bruh, it's just been the years, bruh. The years it's just been changing, right? But they ain't changed, right? They're still stuck and stubborn. You don't want to be stuck and stubborn, bruh, in your ways, bruh. You don't, bruh. You just don't, bruh. It ain't worth it, bruh. So now let me get back to what I was saying on the earlier, on the, you know what I'm saying? On the flip side, bruh, I don't want to say that I despise certain things, right? But there's certain things, bruh, in my life, bruh, that I do not want around. Bro, I don't want no alcohol. I don't care, bro. Like, I can go to a function, right, and people drinking and stuff like that, right? But honestly, like, bro, I don't want, like, right here, in my domain, bro, no alcohol, bro. No bud. You know what I'm saying? None of that, bro. Nothing, bro. And now let me get back to what I was saying on the flip side, right? I done been at work, right? You know, because at work, right, people come and go, bro. Over the years, bro, because I've been working at this spot, bro, for years, right? Bro, people come and go, bro. People come and go. You know, y'all know how it is, right? When y'all working somewhere, right? People come, people go. You know what I'm saying? It's like a revolving door, bro. They come in, they go up. And I noticed, bro, but that's because that's the type of climate that we living out here in. You know what I'm saying? Out here, not everywhere, bro, but out here, it's like, they're like, when people is young, bro, it's like a certain mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, even as far as to the, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Pay attention to people's words, bro, to their actions, right? Now, I'm not saying nothing, right? Everybody live their type of life, their type of lifestyle, whatever. It's cool with me, bro. I ain't tripping, right? I ain't tripping, bro. I'm not knocking nobody that do I'm not knocking nobody that do smoke. I'm not knocking anybody that do drink, bro. Y'all do, bro, be happy, right? Live your life, be happy, right? Now, me personally, bro, through the trial and error, bro, through the pain, through the suffering, bro, I know what these things do to me, right? I know what these things do to me, bro. I know what these things do to me, right? As far as, like, bro, my joy, bro, my happiness, my creativity, bro, is stripped away from me, right? It's stripped away from me, right? Because I could tell you like this, right? When I was doing these things, right? The alcohol, you know, the marijuana, bro, it feel like my soul was stripped out of me, right? Like soulless, bro. Just, and I don't, bro, the drugs, the alcohol, the marijuana, bro, soulless, bro. That's how it is, bro. It's like strips you out of your soul, bro. It strips your soul out of, and then now you just like a zombie, bro, looking for your next high. And this is just me. This is what it did to me. I don't know, bro, what it does. I don't know, bro. I don't know, right? Because I mean, I get it, right? Some people, hey, bro, what you do, bro, it might work for you, bro. And what I do might work for me, but it might not work for you. What you do, it definitely don't work for me. And you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, right? I don't know. Bro, but then slow, like, look, let me tell y'all a little story, right? Bro, I remember, bro, the day, bro, that the seed was planted in me, bro. Because first things first, right? Bro, I wanted to get my health in order, bro. Bro, I was depressed, right? Depressed, bro. I didn't want to, like, continue, bro. I didn't want to continue, bro. I'm going to just say it like that, right? Because words are powerful, right? At that, I remember, bro, I didn't want to continue, bro. Bro, I was physically, mentally, spiritually low, bro. Tired, bro. Ready to give up and throw it all away, bro. Ready to give up and throw it all away and just be done with it. Be done with life. You know what I'm saying? That's how low, bruh. And I was just, the only thing I could think about, bruh, to not think about the problems, bruh, or not necessarily the problems, right? I just didn't like myself, bruh. I didn't like myself, bruh. And that's tough, bruh. That's tough, bro. When you living in your skin, bruh. When you living and you, it's tough, bruh. It's tough. It's depressing, bruh. It's bad, bruh. It's bad, bruh. But at least for me, bruh, it got bad for me, right? And then especially, bro, if you ain't got no support, bro, if you ain't got no supportive, and then like I said, right, you don't need nobody, bro. You don't need nobody, right? You don't need nobody, right? You can do it, bro. Whatever you're going through, whatever type of situation it is, bro, I know, bro, it could feel like it's dark, bro. It could feel like it's just over with, bro. And I get it, bro. You ready to just give it all up and just, you know, go on to the next phase. You know what I'm saying? But nah, bro. You can do it, bro. You can get out of the situations. But let me get back to what I was saying, bro. I was like, in order for me to not think about, bro, I was kept indulging in these things, right? Because that's what you do, right? When you don't want to face reality, bro, and not necessarily reality, bro, when you don't want to face your reality, bro, when you don't want to, when you know there's things that you're doing in life, bro, that aren't benefiting you, that are just, bro, they're drowning you, they're draining you, they're taking your life away from you, you just, because that's what I did, bro. I just kept indulging, and then kept intoxicating myself. So I was running away from my problems, right? Finding refuge in the drugs, in the alcohol, in the marijuana, and you know what I'm saying? Bad, right? Bro, one night, bro. One night, it's like probably midnight, 1, 2 in the morning, right? Because I'm telling you, bro, I didn't have no, bro, even something that simple, bro, is having a sleeping schedule, bro. Because that could have, bro, that affects you. I'm telling you, man. Anyways, right? At that time, bro, I was just a disaster, bro. A disaster, bro. So, yeah, bro, it's like midnight, bro. Bro, out of shape, bro. Pre-diabetic, bro, you know what I'm saying, high triglycerides, cholesterol, whatever you want, you name it, bro, all that, bro, on drugs, bro, on marijuana, on alcohol, bro, a disaster, bro, just a mess, right, bro, like 240 pounds, bro, just blah, bro. Not no more, though, you know what I'm saying, not no more, anyways, right. That's bro. Oh God, bro. All the glory, all the praises, bro, is to God, bro. That's just me. I'm not pushing nothing on nobody, right? Cause I'm not religious, bro. I'm not no Christian. I'm not no Catholic. I'm not none of that stuff, bro. I'm not no Shout out to, but I follow Christ, bro. God is in my life, bro, 100%. I know that I got my relationship, right? I don't need to go to no place, bro. And anyways, right? Anyways, that ain't got nothing to do. That's just between me and, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like midnight, right? Bro, let's go get some food, right? Let's go get some food, bro. We pull up to the little Blueberry. We pull up to the Blueberry Hill, bro. Late night, right? Off over there, like Decatur and Charleston, bro. We over there, bro. It's me, my girl, it's my son, right? My son probably like 2, 3 years at that time. Old, right? 2, 3 young, bro, little, bro. And you know, bro. You know how it go, bro. When you on that stuff, you can't eat. Oh, you gotta wake and bake. You gotta do this. You gotta do. And before you do anything, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta chief up, you know what I'm saying? Bunch of book, anyways, right? So I'm like, bro, before I go up in here, let me just chief, right? Outside the car, bro, in the parking lot, right? I fire up, boom. bro. But I knew, right, that time, I knew, bro, it's been marinating. I was like, bro, something's gotta give, bro. Something's gotta give, bro, or this thing just gotta end, right? I'm chiefing, right? Boom, 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 boom. Bro, you know how you, it's late night, bro, you in the parking lot. So I go like that, smoke, you know what I'm saying? Bro, mind you, bro, like I said, right, my son like two, 3. I don't really remember 2, 3 around that age. You know, he could walk and all that, right? So he's standing there, right, and he see me, right. I go like that, right. He 2, 3, right. I look down at him. He's like a little bit over there too. Like, don't get it twisted now. You know what I'm saying? I look down at him, bruh. He go like this. Bro, when I tell you, bro, when I tell you that thing hit me so hard, bro, that joint hit my heart, bro. It broke my heart, bro. It broke my heart, bro. It broke my heart. And then right then and there, boom, boom, something just clicked. Boom, something just clicked in my head. I'm like, bro, I couldn't even sleep that night, bro. I couldn't even eat dinner good that night, right? Because I'm like, dang, bro. Because I got somebody looking up to me, bro, now. But that joint hurt, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It kind of like, give me a little something right now, just thinking and talking about it, right? But that joint hurt, right? And then I started just thinking, right? I'm like, bro, like, then, you know, start moving forward, right? And it's like, bro, like, just the examples that I'm setting, and not only the examples that I'm setting, bro, the pain and the suffering, bro, that I went through, bro, it's like, is that what my son's gonna inherit? You know what I'm saying? So right then and there, right? And then this don't even got nothing to do with him necessarily, bro, because I already wanted to put these things down. I already didn't want to do these things, right? But that right there probably give me like a little push just to be like. And then I just started thinking, oh, damn. I started thinking, I started reflecting, right? I started reflecting. I'm like, bro, it's not just you anymore, bro. It's not just you anymore, bro. You done brought a beautiful child into this world, bro, by the grace of God, you know what I'm saying? And is that what you want to leave? That's what you want your son to inherit, bro? My bad habits, my pain, my suffering, and now it's a revolving door, bro, of these generational curses, and then give that to him, and then maybe one day with the grace of God, he'll have children, and then he gonna give that to his children, and then their children gonna give that to, nah, bro. I'm like, bro, nuh-uh, bro. Bro, it was hard, bro. It was hard to let go of these things, right? It was hard, right? It was hard, right? But thank God I was able to do it. But see, this is the thing, right? Sometimes our mind can play tricks on us, right? Sometimes our mind can play tricks on us and be like, bro, you ain't done it in a minute. Because I've been there, right? I relapse, right? With the, you know what I'm saying? I'm straight now, right? I'm straight now, though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, though, right? It got real, bro. It got real, bro. Because you got to understand, bro, when you got children, bro, you got to, it's just like, bro, and then some people don't, bro. Some people don't. And now, don't get me wrong, right? I'm not here to tell nobody how to, you know, like I said, I'm not trying to make it seem like, bro, because I make mistakes, bro. I'm human, bro. I'm not perfect, right? But look, and see, this is the other thing, bro. On the flip side, right? Don't get me wrong, right? My son is gonna grow up. Is growing up. He's gonna grow up. He's still little though. Thank God. You know what I mean? You got to take advantage, right? Because it's true, right? When you hear people like, bro, they're only young. They're only little one time, right? And you know how it is, bro. Then they go into the teen phases, bro, because everybody knows what time it is, bro. Everybody been there right now. Don't get me wrong. This is what I'm saying, right? My son, he gonna grow up, bro. He's gonna take his choices, his decisions, and so on and so forth, right? Now I'm not saying, but I don't smoke. He, uh, 2 years old, but he don't even remember, right? But I'm just saying, right? Me, bro, it don't got nothing to do with it, but for sure, I'ma always put my best foot forward, bro. So he didn't see that from me. You know what I'm saying? He don't see me do those things, bro. He don't see me smoke. He don't see me drink alcohol. He don't see me do none of that, bro. He see me work out, bro. He see me work out. He see me, bro, take care of my temple, bro. Take care of my temple, bro. He see that I don't drink soda, bro. I don't drink no juice, bro. I don't drink, bro. He see all that, bro. He see all that. He see all that right now. You know what I'm saying? He see all that right now, bro. He see that I take care of myself, that I value myself, that I portray myself a certain way, right? And like I said, bro, I'm not perfect, bro, but he see, bro, that I'm on a whole nother, you know what I'm saying? So now, like I said, let me get back to what I was saying, bro. One day he gonna grow up, he gonna make his choices, he gonna take his actions, and he gonna take his decisions, right? But I'ma always put my best foot forward, bro. And not only for him, bro, just in general, bro. In general, bro. Everywhere I go, bro. Everywhere I go, you always gonna get the best me, bro. You always gonna get the best. And like I said, bro, I make mistakes, bro. I make mistakes, bro. I make mistakes, bro. Don't get it twisted, right? Boy, do I make mistakes. But like I said, right, he gonna choose, right? He gonna choose later on. He gonna choose, right, what he wanna do, right? But I'll tell you one thing, bro. He ain't get it for bro. You ain't get it from your dad, right? And I get it, right? When you're young, bro, you have your phases. You go through those phases, right? But see, this the thing, right? Sometimes, bro, these things, they got you so hooked, so you in a trance. You can't break it. You can't break that spell. You can't break that curse, bro. You can't break that trance, right? I don't know, bro. You gotta be, your mental game out here gotta be tough, bro. It gotta be strong, bro. Everybody different, bro. Everybody different. Everybody live a different life, bro. Like I said, bro, I'm not knocking nobody, bro. I'm not knocking nobody, bro. But for sure, I ain't trying to be around none of that stuff, bro. I ain't trying to be around none of that stuff, bro. I'm focused. I'm locked in on what I want to do. I want to do this, bro. I want to do this, bro. And I want to just take care of my business, bro. And take care of my family, bro. That's it. That's all I want to do, bro. I don't want to mix and mingle, bro, with people that aren't for me, bro. That's why I ain't got no friends, bro, because, bro, it's like, I don't want to say friends, bro. They just not on the stuff I'm on, bro. They're not, bro. And also, too, it's like, why they want to hang out with me, bro? Because I'm not on the stuff that, unless they trying to change and they want, because I'm around some people, bro, that, but like I said, bro, we're not perfect, bro. I'm around people that I know want better for themselves, right? I know they want better for themselves, right? And I'm around them, right? I'm around them, not too tough, but when I'm around them, bro, they speak life, they speak progress, they speak that they want to do better, they make these changes, bro. I can tell, bro. I can tell. And see, and this is what I'm saying, bro. Ain't nothing wrong, bro. Ain't nothing wrong, but at the same time, bro, I feel like their pride get in the way so much, bro, that because I know when I'm influencing somebody that's around me, right? Just because they tell me little things like, oh, hey, bro. They ask me like, hey, bro, just even little simple things, right? And shout out to them, right? That's what life is about, bro. It's progress, bro. Being better. Don't want to do better, bro. Want to start taking care of yourself, bro. Take care of your, bro. Ain't nobody gonna take care of you but you, bro. Can't nobody do these changes, bro, but you. Can't nobody eat healthy for you. Can't nobody be healthy for you. Can't nobody be in shape for you. Can't nobody, bro, mentally fortify you, bro, but yourself, bro. Now, don't get me wrong. I get it, right? Because, like I said, right, I wouldn't say necessarily, bro, that I look up to anybody, but me too. I got teachers, bro. Not like that. I watch certain people, bro. They influence me, right? To be better, bro. To want to be better. To want to do better. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong, bro. Ain't nothing wrong, bro, with just well, I don't want to say looking up to people, bro, but there's nothing wrong, bro, with being influenced by good things, right? But see, this is the thing, right? A lot of times I feel like we're influenced by, by what's cool, what's in, and this and that. Like, I get it. I've been there, right? You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, y'all, I kind of just went on, right? But, hey, take care of you guys yourself, man, and just do better, man. Change is good, man. Don't be afraid to change, right?
Peace.